Welcome to the live stream, Armwrestling fans. This is Pradeep from Armwrestling News, and today we have a big news coming for you from Core Sports headquarters. They have announced 2 more matches for King of the Table 4. I'll let some of you join. 31 already in the house, 33. Big news coming up. So I have already given my opinion about the matches. This live stream, this 30-minute live stream is going to be to analyze your opinion about that, to gather some information for my own knowledge and give you some information as well. I'm out of breath, trying to catch breath. So 11, why was it showing 30 and now it is only showing 11, 12? I don't know what happened. Maybe you guys can hear me clearly. What's a crack a lekin? What does that mean, Justin? So please give some feedback about the video and audio. I hope it is good. Caroline Rooms in the house. What a shame, Hermes. Ryan SP Ryan SP live been scheduled all morning, so he did not go live. What was the purpose of that? And guys, if any of you did get to see that Artem versus Todd Hutchings match, please let me know what happened in that match. I did not have any time in this last 2 hours, so I did not get to see that match. Snake is in the house. Hello Pradeep. Bruno, we can we can see you or hear you, something like that. Bruno, all good Pradeep. When is Devon versus Levan? Yes, we are going to talk about that. Milan is in the house. So if we are being straight, Adam Silver, King of the Table, is technically inspired by Engin, and there was a reason why they delayed showing the matches. Please explain further, brother, because it looks like West versus East, and yes. So this is what I mentioned in my video as well. By the way, I just uploaded the video about these topics, that it looks like East versus West. So the matches are going to be on June 25th. It is a $13 pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken, either 12 or 13. And right now their link is not in the description. I'll add it afterwards. So let's say $13 pay-per-view on June 25th. And the main event is Devon versus Levan Saginashvili, as we all know. And the other matches are Marcio Barboza versus Irakli Zerakashvili. And the third match is going to be Corey West from United States of America versus Alex Kordecha from Poland. Exciting matches. And that looks like about it. We will not be seeing any more matches. So only 3 matches at King of the Table 4, which is somehow disappointing for me. I would like to see, for me, the perfect number is 5 to 6 super matches. It used to be 5, but Engin has increased the expectations of us fans, and now I would say for me the perfect number is 6 super matches. But only 3, that is way too less, man. Way too less. Justin means, how is your day going? Okay, anything new? So yeah, day went well. My day is entirely about YouTube these days. So I uploaded 2 videos, a clip from the interview that I've already recorded with the Siberian Bear, Dmitry Salayev, who just defeated Vitaly Leletin convincingly. And I'm going to post that interview, about 39 minutes interview, after this live stream has ended. So hopefully I have about 100-150 viewers, and as soon as I end the live stream, I'm going to hit publish on that video. So it will be 4 videos today, including this live stream. So it means the day was amazing. Todd Hutchings made him look like a boy. The snake on the head. So let's discuss the first match, guys. Irakli Zerakashvili versus Marcio Barboza. And I think that match was set up for East versus West 4 as well. And a couple of days ago, Engin announced the change in that match. Engin announced that the match will now be Marcio Barboza versus Arif Artem, instead of Marcio versus Irakli. So maybe this could have been the reason that Marcio and Irakli agreed to pull at King of the Table 4. So having same match twice does not make much sense unless it was a really close war, which it can be, don't get me wrong. So maybe this is why Engin changed that super match. Give me your opinions about that as well. Is Khalid overrated? I would say no. Khalid is good right now. He can beat many elites that are not super heavyweight. I'm talking about 200 pound, any 200 pound elite who is not a hook arm wrestler, who's not a fast hook arm wrestler, is in trouble against Khalid. That's what I can say. The way to beat Khalid is via his arm, not his hand. So guys who top roll are always going to be at trouble against Khalid. All good, Pradeep, Bruno. Okay. The arm wrestling opinion. Corey might have something for Kordiyacha. We are going to discuss that. Anirudh Dhyani. Hello, brother. Clayton. Todd Hutchings. Mead. Okay. Sibin George. Reddit. Buddy Hale. Barboza will beat Irakli. No disrespect to Irakli. Tobias might give Barboza a run for his money. So, Tobias already did give Barboza a run for his money. Barboza defeated him 3 pins to 2. Artem got a pin left-handed. That is good. That is good, Lagia. That is amazing. I'm going to see this match straight away as soon as I end this live stream. Right, Hutchings moved a bit from center, which was amazing. Right-handed also, okay. Greetings from Greece. Morning stir. Mary Curious. Yes, Corey. Adam said there will be 4. 3 is laughable for their budget. Yes, yes. When did Adam say there will be 4? Like earlier also somebody was talking about Adam. I did not get to hear anything from Adam. Seems like King of the Table is around €2. So $13, right? Rip Marcio, Arif may be too heavy. Yes, yes. I also think so. Let's go Barboza. TCL TV. Clerks 93. Again supporting. Jonathan Cox drummer. Have you guys ever heard of Grizzly? The guy doing these lifts. He is said to be as strong or stronger than Levan. Nah, I don't think so. Irfan Ramzan. Where do you rank Salayev realistically? I think right now, by the performance he showed against Vitali, he needs to be in top 5. I cannot say the position, but I would say in top 5. King of the Table 4. I would like to see him versus Hermes. And when I interviewed Dmitry Salayev, I'll upload that video within 30 minutes. So there he said that he wants to face Dave Chaffee. That was the first name that he gave to me. $12.99, right. Easy Gaming. Hello from India, Mizoram. Welcome, brother. Hi to Mizoram. Calvin Jones. 3 seems to make sense more financially. Engin is a madman with a dozen of matches. Yes. Engin needs to keep the ceiling at 10 super matches. Announce 9 super matches, then have 2-3 more in his mind, then create a public poll, maybe 4 matches. Then for the 10th match, create a public poll, and these 4 are less popular matches. Ask the fans, the community on different channels, on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere, who they want to see as the 4th match. And whoever gets the 4 matches, whoever gets more votes, Engin should contact them, and if they do not agree for a match, then Engin should contact the second pair that got the second number of matches, and even if they do not want a match, then the third pair, or maybe he can contact all of them in advance, which I doubt Engin is going to do, because Engin is not a person who is going to ask you for a match in advance and then cancel it afterwards. So Engin has to do it beforehand. He has to first ask the polls of people, then according to the votes, then he needs to contact the guys that won in the poll. Keith Thomas, welcome, brother. Hello Pradeep and Yaki Da from Wales. I don't know the meaning of that as well. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you very much for supporting, brother. World Workout. Did your opinion about Salayev change after talking to him? About what? No. Yes, I heard on Coach Ray's interview that Salayev was saying in 2020 that please give me Levan Saginashvili. I can beat him in first stage of top 8. But that did not happen. And right now I asked him. He said that right now he cannot beat Levan. He needs 1 more year. Buddy, dang, I didn't see the match, so a rematch is going to be even better. Okay, Marcio versus Tobias you're talking about. Okay, or some other match, I don't know. You say Barboza is not very strong without the strap. Arif at opposite. If you use the strap, there is a little more chance for Barboza, right? Watch the arm wrestler guy talking about him. The arm wrestler guy? Who is this? Is Ryan Bourne still pulling Kordecha? No. Khalid challenge schoolboy at Larry's channel. Yes, no. Anirudh, I have not seen a response from schoolboy yet. If he agrees, then this could have been the 4th match at this King of the Table. Get a video Pradeep with Grizzly and Levan after June 25th. See who is stronger, okay? Grizzly is my countryman. Is Georgian? Or where are you from, brother? Bowen is pulling Levan in his dreams. Irfan is saying sorry for being off topic. Says that Devon right now is strong enough to beat Chafee, but do you think he's strong enough to stop him in the first couple of rounds? I personally don't think so. Maybe not in first round, but I would say second round. I think maybe second, third round. Yes, I kind of agree with that. Ryan could 6-0 Kordiyacha any day possible. Michael is saying, I believe that Engin is trying to expose as many arm wrestlers as possible. Engin has done a great job at it. Like, we did not know much about the European arm wrestlers before Engin started inviting them. Like, be realistic. Out of the total arm wrestling fans population, how many people knew Daniel Prokopchuk or Bojidar before 2020, the first East versus West event. I think it was East versus East, the first one. How many people knew those two guys at that time? Very few. Engin is doing a great job at promoting the real talent in Europe. Sorry for being okay at that. I want Marcio versus Derek Smith. Could be a good match. Irakli is going to get destroyed again. Okay, Force. Keith Thomas. Greetings in Welsh. Thank you very much, brother. Selin or Kellen Babu. Do you think any Indian pullers can beat top 20 in the world? No. TCL maybe in November. Kurdecha versus Corey West, the second match. Okay, let's talk about it. Alex Kurdecha versus Corey West. What do you think about this match? Michael Todd about 3-4 months ago was saying that Corey West can beat Alex Kurdecha. So maybe he had something to do while setting this match up. Maybe he suggested this match to Core Sports and Don Idris and Larry Wheels. So maybe he has something behind it. At that time, it looked impossible. To me, it still looks almost impossible because Alex was winning every match back then. And when he lost one match to Dave Chafee, now he looks somewhat beatable. Now people have been saying that maybe Hermes can also beat him in a rematch because Hermes was about 121 kilos back then. Right now he's 130, although he has just cut down to 126 again. But how do you think is that match going to go? Because we have seen that Alex lost 3 matches recently. Not recently, in last few years. 1 match against Krasi, 1 match against Ongarbayev. Both of them defeated him like this, with a flop press and pressing with their shoulder behind their arm. I don't think Corey West can do that. The other way, which Dave Chafee showed us, if you have an iron strong wrist, you can top roll Alex Kordiyacha. We have never seen Corey West top roll. He did not even top roll Todd Hutchings, which is the easiest way to defeat Toddzilla. He did not do that against him. So I don't think he is going to be able to top roll him as well. So I don't see any way how Corey West can force the hook on Alex because it is really difficult. His pronation is really, really amazing. I don't think it is possible to force the hook on Alex Kordiyacha. Please let me know about your thoughts as well. Kevin Temkai again with a 699 super chat. Support the channel as always. Just a quick question for you. I know the different weight classes, but who wins? Daniel Prokopchuk or Ryan Bowen? I think that is a really interesting match. I was thinking about this match, like I was just trying to sleep and that match came to my mind. And I was like, man, if this match happens, I think this is going to look exactly like Danny Tesh versus Ryan Bowen, where Ryan always took Danny's wrist, always. He brought him near to the pad, but Danny never gave up. He just jammed his elbow, which Daniel Prokopchuk always does. He's also really good at it. And then he slightly brought him back slowly, and then pressed through him. So I think unless Ryan Bowen is completely juiced, like 100 plus kg, like he was against Lachlan Adair, if Ryan is around 90-95 kilos, I think that match can go in a similar way to that match. The Danny Tesh versus Ryan Bowen match. And thank you very much for the question. It was a great question and great super chat. Thank you, brother. I can beat Levan, okay? Is Suhail best in India? I can say so. Top 3. Top 3, yes. Have you guys seen Hutchings versus Artem? No, we just talked about it because I did not get to see that match. I heard that he got 1 pin left-handed and moved him slightly off-center right-handed. Left-handed, I thought it is going to be close. Like, I genuinely thought that he can beat him 1 round. Should I upload a video about that one as well? I don't think it is a important enough match to be covered on Arm Wrestling News. Dima versus Devon lad. Suman Dimitri did tell me that he wants a match against Devon as well. You have to watch the interview to know the details. It will be uploaded in about 15 minutes from now. Where do you rank Hermes? 5. I think 5 is good. And who would like to see him against next? I would love to see him against Dave Chaffee or even Alex Kurdecha in a rematch. Dave Chaffee. At first I was saying Jerry, but I think Hermes may be too much for Jerry. If Corey can hook Kordiyacha, maybe he... Yes, he got a chance in top roll. I believe Alex will take the hand, and Alex got a king's move also. And just in case... Yes, Alex, I think if he wants to be number one, if he starts working on his king's move, if somehow his arm stops getting completely straight, man, that can be a bad man, because his intention, his backup plan is always to go for the king's move when he's in trouble. So if he somehow strengthens his king's move, he will be almost unbeatable like Dennis. Ramzan Pradeep already answered that. Okay, Watchman, Ryan Bowen was the answer. Which question? Where is Ramzan? Okay, sorry, I cannot find the name. At the moment, Kordiyacha is not in shape for two reasons. Work and war situation. His parents are in Ukraine, okay? Kordiyacha against Dave was not the same Kordiyacha that went against Hermes. He was stronger. Devon or weaker. What do you mean? Devon definitely won that match. Which match? Why did you lose the virtual background? Right now, I am at home on leave. And yes, there is a green screen here as well, but very difficult to set it up here. If 2021 Vendetta Kordiyacha is here, Corey will get dominated. There was a Vendetta in 2021? Are you talking about the Hermes Gasparini match? What do you think, which is more important for a good bicep? Okay, so I'm assuming bicep, of course, forearm. Arm wrestling is more about forearm. It starts from here to here. So, most important things, then less important, least important. So, I would say one more time for the viewers that have recently joined, King of the Table has announced, and we were talking about it in the last live stream. We were saying that it is kind of strange that they are selling pay-per-views for the 4th and even 5th King of the Table event, and they haven't announced any of the matches except for one match for June 25th, Devon versus Levan. So they have announced 2 more matches. The second match, or the undercard first match, is going to be Marcio Barboza versus Irakli Zirakashvili. Then the second match is going to be Alex Kurdecha versus Corey West, and the third match is going to be Devon Lat versus Levan Saginashvili, as we all know. So this one also looks like East versus West for us, and the date is June 25th, and it will be in Dubai. You can buy it from app.coresports.tv. Barboza versus Irakli, very interesting. Yes, it is going to be a war for sure. Kevin Temka, good answer for... Okay, you're talking about Daniel Prokopchuk. That is very strange that I was thinking about this match yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. I even wanted to message Ryan about it, and then I was like, why bother him? Leave it. Do you think John is number 1 in the world in his weight? No, I don't think so. John Hutchings was drunk. Expected. Barboza is too strong for Irakli. These two are a great duo. They have a lot of fun together. Artem and that guy, Todd Hutchings. When is your prime year, Pradeep? My prime year in YouTube or in arm wrestling? I would say in YouTube, every year is going to be prime year. In arm wrestling, I would say when I'm 35 or 40. I don't know. In MMT's channel, in worst possible positions, MMT was destroying Corey West every possible way, every position. I think Michael knows Corey West really well. This is why he beats him. And Corey kind of underestimates himself against his teacher, his coach, his training partner. And people think Alex versus Corey going to be exciting. No, mismatch. Let's see how that goes. It's Toddzilla's birthday. Okay, that's why he was drinking. Yep, Uncle Todd is 386 years old. So he's 56 now, I think. Is it only 3 matches? Yes, it is only 3 matches, brother. And I think the 4th match did not... I think they cannot come to an agreement, because the 4th match would have been Schoolboy versus Khalid Jashel. Khalid openly challenged Schoolboy for a super match at King of the Table. Schoolboy is in Russia, so maybe he is not able to travel. So that is why that match is not happening. I think he would have accepted the match, but since he couldn't travel, actually I asked Dmitry Salayev about travel restrictions as well. So please watch the interview that I'm going to upload in about 10 minutes from now. Is it true RVJ is 52? RVJ is 41 years old. I thought it would be Tordzilla versus Kordecha. That will be a bad match for Tordzilla, man. Andre, I don't know what you're talking about, but I think Tord will have a bad day in that match. Engin has the worst logic in arm wrestling history when it comes to rankings. Why? I totally do not agree with that system of ranking. If you beat someone, you take his place. What if the guy who's number 2 has beaten all the guys in the ranking except for the number 1 guy, and the other guy lost to all the guys from 3 to 10, but somehow he defeated the number 2 guy because of styles make matches, and suddenly he gets to be number 2. I do not agree with the system at all. Okay, Stacy Morgan with an amazing super chat. No question or smart ass comment, just like the last super chat, just supporting our one-stop information shop for everything in arm wrestling. Stacy, brother, you changed your thumbnail? That is looking cool. Stacy with long hairs in fire. Stacy, you haven't replied. I'm very sorry, brother. I missed your messages, but I've replied. Please check. Devon, no chance. Larrett. When are we going to see Pradeep in Pro Punjab League? This time I'm not competing. The competition is from July 22nd to 24th, but it is a right-handed only competition, and I am kind of thinking about, I'm not training right now at all, but I'm thinking about starting a giant pumpkin training because I do not have much time to train and my right shoulder is badly injured. So that is why I'm thinking about doing a left arm only training, and nobody's really interested in the left arm. Deepak Krishna, who got the email, bro? You said in the video that Core Sports sent an email. I don't know. I saw it on Facebook, and then I checked my email. I typed Core Sports, and yes, I saw the email. The matches were announced there. So that's all I can tell you. They told us in an email that they have not announced these matches yet. This is exclusive information for you. Maybe to the guys who bought the previous East versus West events. Sorry. King of the Table events. What does Pradeep think of Devon versus Levan? Who is going to win? I think Levan is going to win comfortably. Sagar Srivastav. Okay. Irfan Ramzan. Do you think John can stop Angarbayev initial first hit? I think he can. If Angarbayev comes in this shape that he was when he faced Prudnik, then maybe it will be difficult for John. But right now, I think John can do that. Why Morozov is in top 10? Irakli destroyed Morozov in practice polls. I did not get to see that practice poll. So for Engin, it matters what rank was the guy when you beat him. I think for him, yes. How old are you now? Devjyoti Samantha. 27. I will be 28 in a few months. Angarbayev dodged Barboza. All of a sudden he's training hard. But not quite. Irakli is coming back with a vengeance. But Barboza for the win, okay. And then Leret is number 2 because he beat Todd. Todd was number 2, his logic, okay. That's how it works in fighting sports. Does it? Marius Gate. I think Corey West has some insane inside pressure, but I'm not sure his hand can hold up against Alex. Yes. The only way for him to beat almost anyone is via a hook and lot of side pressure. But can he hook Alex? Alex has a great pronation. You have to out top roll him, in my opinion, or beat him with a flop press. Todd in Europe lost to Pushkar and Trubin. So how he was ranked 2 after Larrett beat him. And this is what people always say, that Michael did really well under the smaller pads as well. Even I used to say that, but the truth is he lost all 3 of those matches. Trubin and Pushkar and Denis Siplenkov. So who is Michael Todd's biggest win in his career? Devon Larrett. And who is Devon's biggest win in his career in last 10-12 years, I would say? Michael Todd. So both of them have got wins against each other. What is your opinion on arm wrestling world rankings? According to me, they are very inaccurate, and they have to be inaccurate. There is no possible way to do correct rankings right now. Pradeep, how much does it cost to get Devon or Levan to take part in East versus West? Even more than John. I would assume so. Yes, I would say my guess. I do not have any idea. My guess would be Devon would demand around $15,000. John's price right now would be somewhere around 7-8,000 in my opinion. I'm guessing 8,000 if I were to guess. Be another Oleg Pradeep. Yes, the plan is same. Pradeep versus Isa super match. Man, that can be bad for me. Isa is like 6'2", 6'3", and 250 pounds. Are you training arm wrestling yourself? I just answered this question. True son, not right now. I competed in 2020, but not after that. 2019 as well. Can Irakli beat Arif? No. Irakli never pulls Morozov. Yes, I have also not seen that. Does body weight matters? Actually, today I read a comment that Morozov was destroying Irakli in a practice. So maybe they did. Kurdecha versus Barboza right arm. No, so the match is Alex Kurdecha versus Corey West. And Marcio Barboza versus Irakli Zarakashvili. Devon Lett versus Levan Saginashvili. These are the three matches. East versus West kind of matches. And the fourth match did not happen. Maybe, my guess is because Schoolboy cannot travel from Russia to Dubai to face Khaled Jashel, who challenged him about a couple of months ago. Isa Fitness versus Pradeep, fourth super match, undercard. It's a 6-round game. Maybe Larrett can bleed out Levan with 3 rounds and maybe Levan wins 4-2. Let's see. It would be amazing if the match is close. So to enter top 10, you need to beat Todd. Yes. Kordiyacha versus Barboza, right arm. No. Can Rivas at 99% flash pin Ryan Baud? Yes. So, for those of you who did not get the joke, Rivas mentioned to Engin Terzi in the live stream that he's only 40% right now of his peak shape. And people started writing in the comments that imagine Rivas at 41%. Rivas would destroy Levan at 44%. So, this is where this comment is coming from. What's your opinion on world rankings? According to me, very inaccurate. Okay, read that. Mighty Sabin would punish you. The biggest win of Devon is not Michael. Then who is the biggest win of Devon? Please tell me, Mr. Rabbit. Remember I said in last 12 years. Because if we go before that, then it is John Brezink or maybe Travis Bagent. But if we look at it, Devon Lett has only defeated 2 guys from top 10 in his entire life. John Brezink and second one is Monster Michael Todd. Both are from US. And this is why I did not agree with it when Engin was saying that Russians are competing among themselves. That is why he should not rank any of them in top 10. Devon's biggest win is Michael Todd and John Brezink. And Michael Todd's biggest win is Devon Lett and not even John Brezink, only Devon Lett. So all of them have got wins among each other only. Pradeep versus Larry. Do you really believe Bowen beats Prokopchuk? I did not say that. Pradeep versus MMT. Easy win for Pradeep. Devon versus Revaz. I think Devon will beat him comfortably. He beat Pushkar. Yes, that was lefty. Correct. And that was also 11 years ago. That is a fact that I just got to know right now. Michael and Devon both have not defeated anyone in the top 10 ever except for themselves. And John Brezink. Devon defeated John in 2008. Hi Pradeep, how's it going? Doing well, doing great, brother. He beat Pushkar. So guys, I'm going to end this live stream. My plan was to go live for only about 30 minutes. And Pradeep versus Larry, Almighty Are You, Mustafa, Andre, 19, Maran, SG Records, JB, Muhammad Hadi Hassan, Devon versus Rivaz, Arne SL, Dave, AB, he beat Pushkar, read that. It beat Pushkar, Dave Chaffee. Okay, Dave Chaffee. Yeah, I forgot that. Dave Chaffee. Both of them have. So again, still it is again within North America. Still, Michael and Devon both have defeated Dave Chaffee, but still only within North America. We always keep talking about, man, another fact. Another fact. We always keep talking about Devon not having any win over Europeans. But Michael Todd he does not have any win over Europeans. Any win over top Europeans. He defeated Dimitri Trubin, I think, but it was in a tournament. It was not in a super match, right? So Michael also does not have any super match win over Europeans. Look into the camera and smell fingers. You got me to do that last time. You have to tell me the purpose of doing that. And Devon is number 2. What about Chaffee? Yes, Chaffee. We discussed that. Pradeep timer. What timer? Pulling Pradeep. Bowen at 43% could beat MMT. Irakli is damn strong, but he like Larry. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining. Pradeep Inside is your arm wrestling rank. Very difficult. Maybe I'll upload a video about it in the future. So MMT beat Trubin at Arnold's, but it was tournament. Yes. Guess MMT technically has a win over a small Hermes. Yes. But Hermes again, he wasn't top 10 in the world. Ivakin took Devon's soul. Do you notice that there are, like anybody, Devon could have also beaten 1,000 Europeans, but the wins I think should only count when you're facing a top 10 European. Pradeep versus Gary Roberts. That could be interesting. Left-handed, I think I can take on Gary Roberts, but right-handed, I'll have to train for that a lot. Devon can even beat Vitali. Right now, I used to say, even Devon always used to say that he cannot beat Vitali, but right now I think it is possible. I definitely think it is possible. So guys, again, before I end this live stream, please, no more comments. Sandesh, Shahi, right now I only have Levan number 1. After that, it is really difficult. Khalid versus Schoolboy. No, I don't think that match is going to happen because of Russians not allowed to travel. Pradeep, are you able to set up an interview with Salayev? Yes, I have already interviewed Dmitry Salayev, and there is the interview, guys. You can see here. I think it will be mirrored. The image will be mirrored, but there is the interview, thumbnail, everything uploaded. 40 people have watched it as well. I uploaded a clip from that interview, and I gave the link in the description, and surprisingly about 35-36 people checked that link. So 40 views on that interview, and I'm going to make it public in just a minute. So after you leave, please check that interview as well and watch it in 1.5 or 1.25x speed. It is going to really save your time. When's the giveaway? Almighty are you? What giveaway? Pradeep versus Kid Boga. Okay. the guy who catches scammers. Yeah. That will be interesting. That's insane. I like that comment. You're a smart guy. We want Pradeep versus Isa super match. Brian Lee, thank you very much. Muhammad Saif. So guys, again, the match is Alex Kurdecha versus Corey West. This is the second match. First match is Hermes Gasparini. Man, I'm messing it up. First match is Irakli Zerakashvili versus Marcio Barboza. And the main event is going to be Devon versus Levan. June 25th, Core Sports in Dubai. You can watch the matches at app.coresports.tv. You can purchase from there. 109 watching. If you haven't purchased the pay-per-view yet, please do so right now. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so right now. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'm going to publish the interview with Dmitry Salayev, the Siberian Bear world champion who recently defeated Vitaly Lalatin very dominantly. Pradeep versus the world 75 kg weight limit. Me versus Pradeep. SG Records, I'm going to destroy you both left and right-handed. Do not overreach. Do you think Tim Breslin is underrated? Pradeep versus Kid Boga. Pradeep versus Adam. Right-handed, I think I need a lot of training to beat Adam. Left, I think I can do that. Pradeep, I think Devon cannot defeat Levan. 3 matches, 6-0 each. Let's see. I hope it is not right. Hermes Zerakashvili. So the video with the interview Dmitry Salayev is public now. You can watch it. It will be amazing if immediately it gets 100 views. I'll be really, really happy to see that. Pradeep versus Jerry's tongue. Bye-bye. Chinmay Das, you're late. Core Sports should have finally realized and expected Devon to waste 40 minutes in the setups to fill the entire program. Finally, no. So, yeah. Interesting. Bye. Thank you very much, guys. she's a possibility. Who do you favor over Gennady versus Hermes? Chaffee versus Hermes. That is close. Slightly towards Chaffee or maybe Hermes. I don't know. Dave versus Gennady. Gennady already defeated him. SG, I believe it. Pradeep versus Levan predictions.